All right. Welcome again to another episode of Growing Richer. Um, another day of consistency. We're posting again. Um, Thank you guys for those of you who are tuning in again. Um, I do want to say uh, make sure um, as you subscribed that you turn on the notification bell. It's You go to my page, you'll see where you subscribe. If you hit that button, it'll hit like a drop down and it'll show you like your different options. And so I think it generally is on custom, but I'm asking that for mine you go to all, and then just keep doing the things to everybody who's already subscribed, who liked, commented, and shared. And so today, what I'm going to give you, and so I'm shooting this, but you'll be seeing it on Sunday, um, is just a lesson that I've learned in my life. And it's around the personal finance arena of growing richer, but it applies to a bunch of different areas of life, and it's around like just having debt. And so I've heard people say like other people's money or use other people's money, and that has its place. Don't get me wrong. Like I think it's good that you can go when you need to go get a car. So like if you're just starting out, you just got out of college, you may not have much money saved up. If you can maybe work a couple weeks, get a down payment, you can go get a car and then pay it off in like a year or two. I'm not trying to judge anybody for you know going out and getting loans and things like that when you need to and it makes sense. But the conversation I'm having is around I'm talking to myself personally. It's just what I've learned is that you become more and more dependent on other people's money the more you use it. So, for instance, credit cards is one thing. Like in my life, I've had credit cards, and it always started out as like when I was in college, I was like, well, I need it because I don't have a whole lot of income, and so I'm going to use my card to get the things I need, and then since I'm only making a certain amount a month, I'm going to use that to just pay it back, and I'm paying back just a little bit. And I use that through college to kind of get the books I need, get food when I needed to, and so forth. But that's a completely different scenario than what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like once you actually gotten into life a little bit and you're starting to earn, you're starting to earn. And so uh, what I'm saying is don't be so dependent on those things. Personally, it's like a weight that's on you. And so if you've got a whole lot of debt, especially related to um, consumerism, it's essentially just a weight on your shoulders, and you can't really maneuver like you want. Uh, it's almost like you see something over there that would be beneficial to you, but because you need to pace X, Y, Z, you have to wait to actually look at these things. And so, essentially, what I'm saying is like, take a. We should all just be taking a good hard look at the things that we owe, um, and get them paid off. And so, if you own cars, get them paid off. Get rid of them. You don't really need them once you start actually, earning money. And especially those of you who got houses. If you got your house, that's the biggest purchase you plan to make in your life, right? What do you need credit for? I know a lot of people say you need to have debt so you can have good credit. That doesn't matter if you got money. So that's my mindset. Um, and so I hope that is a good nugget and it's liberating because every single debt you pay off is literally a weight that's taken off of your ankles so you can move faster. Um, and so if you got a lot of debts, don't think of it as a lot of debts. Make it into a lot of little debts. And just started knocking them out. You told somebody you was gonna do something, like he's like, hey, I'm gonna rake your yard this weekend. You just verbally made a contract. You owe that to that person to an extent. Knock out that debt because it's gonna weigh on you. At least for me, that's how it's been. So just the nugget for today is when you give your word, pay. But especially when it comes to like financial things, do not go into debt lightly. You see a necklace you want, for instance, and you go swipe a card for it. You get the necklace and it feels quote unquote like a blessing, but what I've learned about blessings is they're yours. So if I think about when God gives people things, He may make you wait for it for sure. Like you may have to pray, wait. But once you get it, it's yours. And so I think money is the same way. The concept is the same. So, for instance, the devil, he gives you things and he gives you these things that look really pretty. He's creating this image that just looks great. And he'll give it to you right away. And then you have to pay for it on the back end. And so just, I hope that people just take it and look at money that way, look at your relationships that way, your commitments that way. What you owe, you should pay. All right, that's my hot take for today. If you are enjoying like the daily videos, again, remember turn on the notifications. Of course, like this video, comment on the video, share the video. I almost feel like I got bars like my brother or something. Oh man, that was nothing. If you listening, that wasn't serious. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Take care.
So good.